This is the video lesson for 2.06, the assessment part of it. It says, for this assessment, you must submit 2 response paragraphs to the following topics. Response paragraph 1 is 3 to 5 sentences long, and it explains how the resolution of the plot indicates the author's purpose, and show what human rights issues took place in the conflict and how the author used the resolution to generate a reaction in the reader, and make sure that your spelling and grammar is correct. In the second paragraph, you're going to do 3 to 5 sentences, and you're going to explain how the diction and characterization indicate the author's purpose for writing about a human rights issue. Provide specific examples from the novel. So you're going to need to quote from that or refer back to specific parts to show and support these ideas of diction and characterization. So with diction, and with characterization too, you're looking at word choices. What kind of words is the author using? How does he or she describe the character? How does this show you if the author thinks negatively or positively about the human rights issue? So this is going to require some good thinking on your part. You're going to really need to think about it and look at it. I would recommend looking at the description of a character when she actually says what they look like, because a lot of times you can see that the author will make positive or negative connotations, like with the words they choose in order to describe them, and we talked about connotation in another video, so hopefully you remember that that means not just the dictionary definition, but what the word actually implies. I think I used the example of fragrance and odor. Both of those words mean smell, but fragrance has a positive connotation, whereas odor has a negative connotation. So you're going to look at these kinds of words that are used to describe the characters and the situations. Is the connotation positive, negative? How does that show you what the author thinks about the human rights issue? And make sure you use proper spelling and grammar, of course. Now, you're going to need to do this in a document. I think it's probably easiest to do it in a Google Doc. I'm going to just kind of show you just quickly what I expect from that. Okay, so here I have a Google Doc open, and you all have access to Google Docs with your school email address. And remember that your documents need to be double-spaced, which you do by going up here to the lines with the arrows pointing up and down. If you hover over it, it says line spacing. If you click on it, you can actually click on double, and that will automatically double-space your paper for you. So please do that. Now, on this particular one, you have your name at the beginning, the class, which is English 2A, and then 2.06 analysis and the date. And then there's 2 sections to this, if you'll remember. The first is response paragraph 1, and the second is response paragraph 2. So I actually would like you to head that response paragraph 1, and then write your 3 sentences there, and then go to the next one and put response paragraph 2, and then write your 3 to 5 sentences there. So it will have those 2 headings so that I can clearly see the 2 different parts of the assignment. And make sure you run spell check, grammar check, check all that stuff, and submit it to the Dropbox when you're done. And this is the only thing that's due is just this document here. Remember to quote from or refer back to the actual novel that you read. And if you have questions, let me know. Thank you.